Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 18, I believe, of CityCraft. If you used yeah, we're gonna ignore that. If this is your first episode here, yeah, I babble a little bit sometimes, but you should go back and check out the rest of the series. Start at episode 1, work your way up to here, but you can continue to watch. It's fine. I'm not gonna tell anybody. Alright, so in today's episode, we are going to do a couple of things. First thing I want to do is start off with a little bit of a time lapse. We're going to extend this road out just a little bit, about to this area here. And you know, it's getting to be close to Christmas time. I mean, it's the month of December, so Christmas is just around the corner. So spreading this road out, getting ready to go down to make a bridge, go across there. But in the middle here, what I thought would be kind of cool be to have the road kind of stop and then have like a little path around and have a giant spruce tree, custom spruce tree, and then decorate that for Christmas. Put some ornaments on it and different things like that. I thought it'd be kind of cool to start the episode off like that. If you want to see more detail on building a custom tree, this will be the first one that I make, so I wouldn't necessarily trust me as the end-all be-all, but use it as a little bit of inspiration for how you do yours, and look up a few other videos. I'll link one or two that I found while looking up how to do this, just kind of get some inspiration for myself on how to do it, down in the description below. Alright, so with that, let's time-lapse. All right, so I am not done, but wanted to pop back in here and kind of give you guys a tip of something I've kind of I found helpful at least in doing this tree. It's number one, taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. Um, but the most useful thing I've found to do is actually when you're up close in there and you're laying things down. Like when I was down here, I thought I was putting down more than enough leaves, and then I took a step back and yeah, it didn't look that nice. And look at it from different angles too. So when I'm okay, that was a little much, but anyway, from under here, like you could see so much, so it just does not look good. And so I was like, oh crap, I did not put enough leaves on there. But then taking a step back from a different angle, like it actually doesn't look that bad. Just need to add a few leaves to the underside there, fill it in a few spots. Coming over here, that looks a little flat. Need to add a couple leaves over there. This side needs to be fluffed up a little bit, and then I think the base needs to be expanded just a hair. So just take a step back and take a breath and look at it from different angles. Try to see if you can just make something that looks good to your eye. So move these out of the way, and all right, I'm gonna go ahead, and I don't think I'm gonna time lapse the rest of this, but just gonna go ahead and get this tree done, and I'll come back with you guys once it's over. All right, my first tree is completed. What do you guys think? I am in love with it. I think it was a pain to do, but I'm glad I did it. Doing a custom tree was definitely the way to go versus just growing one. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hang some ornaments on there. Now, what I'm thinking for the ornaments, and I'm not quite sure how this will look. I have not planned this out. I'm thinking we're gonna grab some sand and some gravel. Probably need more sand than that, and probably more gravel than that. Okay. So now we're gonna come over here and we're going to craft some dye. Go. All right. Oh, a little bit more. I forgot I need to cook up cactus to get the dye. There it is. All right, so while we get that for the dye, I come in here and let's see, there's some concrete. Actually does a lot more than I thought it was. Perfect, so I didn't need that much dye, but that's all right. We'll do that, we'll do one stack of that. And I need to place these. Up my inventory a little bit since I don't need that much dye. So I've got the blue made. That may actually make a little bit more yellow. Kind of doing this as well. We'll save it in case I make more, but I don't know that I will. Is it already nighttime? Jeez. Time goes by quick. Alright, we'll do a stack of that. And the last one I need is orange. So we'll get that. Yeah, so I'm thinking we're going to try to go ahead and hang these ornaments. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we're going to use some chain. And we're just going to kind of go through, and that's not, I need to actually craft this into concrete. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to come, let's go over here. So I'll show you guys, in case you don't know, a quick way to craft concrete. So concrete powder is like sand and is affected by gravity. So it'll just fall. So if you come over here, place that right there, and you see it just converted over to the concrete. I'm wondering if I hang some of the concrete and then set some of these on the top of the leaves, give you some variation. I think I'm going to do that. So let me. Grab this. I'll probably end up crafting up a little bit more too. But I'm going to need to empty out my inventory a bit. There we go. All right. Do those. I think I'm going to do all of the yellow. Maybe use that. Okay. So let's see. Perfect. I'm drowning. Get up. Oh my gosh, stand up. There. What are you doing? There we go. Okay. Stuck in fly mode. Swim mode, whatever. Alright, so gonna grab this diamond pickaxe and mine it out. Let's get to decorating. I also thought about using some glowstone and shroom. Did I put the shroom lights? I don't think I put the shroom lights. Thought about using shroom lights, but they kind of have more of an orangey color to them. And while the glowstone has more of a white, which I kind of like a little better. So, let's see. Come in. We'll hang it off of the branch. That's gonna look good. Okay. Start changing out this hotbar for some colors. Oh, right. I was like, I had another color. Where is it? I forgot it was cooking. There we go. I'm done with that. Okay. So at this point, let me come in and craft some green. Okay, and let me that. Come back in here and place the rest of the sand. Don't need nearly as much as I thought I was going to. Let me move that back. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Sunset. Another beautiful Minecraft day coming to an end. And it's going to be my first time seeing this at night. So we'll give this a few more seconds as it peacefully sets behind the horizon of our mountainous terrain. Such a beautiful sunset. All right, let's see what it looks like. Oh, would you look at that? It makes me happy. It makes me so happy. It's Christmas time here in CityCraft. Alright, I have to apologize. This took me a lot longer than I was expecting to do. And I probably am doing most of this as either time-lapse or cutting out huge chunks of it. I apologize, very much so. Just didn't think this would be something that you guys would... Building a tree would be a very exciting episode. So I was just kind of doing this as a little opener. It turned out to take probably a good hour and a half or so for me to get all this together, but maybe a little longer. But anyway, there's the final product. I gotta say, I like it a lot better than I thought I was going to. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the star on top. I do like the end rods, but I kind of wish that we had like a wall block that was yellow, like we could turn concrete into a wall block. That would be awesome. Let's go ahead and sleep. All right. So with that being done now, it's on to the main part of the episode. So if you notice, I have 3 rockets left, which accounts for every last bit of gunpowder that I currently have. So, in today's episode, main reason for the episode anyway, we are going to be building the start of a gunpowder farm. So I'm going to do this as a full building. but we are not going to complete the building in this episode. I don't even think we're going to start the building. Building being the structure around the farm itself. I'm thinking we're going to build it as a watchtower, and I'm thinking we're going to build it up here. So I'm going to clear out these trees, flatten this out a little bit. I think this is going to be a good spot for it. It's pretty close to actually it's really close to our skeleton AFK farm. Yep, so the skeleton farm is right over here, so I think while I'm AFK at the skeleton farm, getting XP or refilling or mending my equipment, it will be active. At least that's the hope. All right. Well, since we got the Christmas tree, I decided that maybe I should dress a little bit more festive. So I got the ugly Christmas sweater going. All right. Well, I've also been off gathering up the resources to get this build going. So let's get in with it. Like I said earlier, I am not going to do the full build around, just build up a working creeper farm. So in order to do that, I think I'm going to build it up here as far as the building goes, and I'm going to go up 26 blocks from this spot here. Because the fall height for creeper death is 24 blocks, and I've already lost count. I can't talk and do this at the same time. And 26. All right. So this is going to be the level that we build everything up on. The first section is going to be the section to flush everything in, and I'm going to use cats to scare each the creepers off into the bottom level to funnel down and drop. Now, a couple of notes about this build. First off, I want to state that this is not going to be the most efficient version. So if you want the most efficient version, I will try to decide if I know a video that I can link. I can't think. Okay, how many want to do? Sorry, let me think this through, and then I'll talk. So I'm going to do each layer as 6. It's the farthest point away. So we're going to do this bottom one further out. So we're going to go 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to go out 7 in all directions and then fill it in as a circle. So while that goes on, while I do that, let me explain why this won't be the most efficient creeper farm. 1, 2, 3. So the reason is that one, if you want it to be any farm to be very efficient, you're going to want to build it as low down in the world as you possibly can. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry, guys. I really can't multitask. You want to build it as low down in the world as you can, so close to bedrock as you can possibly get it, as well as having no spawnable blocks above it. So by building it up in the air, we're not going to get super crazy rates, but you know, it's not bad. It is what it is. I'm not, for this one, I'm not looking for anything particularly high efficiency wise. I'm just looking for something to get me gunpowder. Maybe later on, I've really been thinking hard about doing an industrial district. Just an area with some, I can play around with doing some super crazy efficient farms. The other reason why I don't want to do it here is because, well, right now I really need a gunpowder farm, and without a beacon, I really don't want to dig out the area needed to fill this in down to bedrock, or to dig this out down to bedrock. So anyway, this isn't going to be the most efficient, but it will do for what I need. It'll serve my purposes pretty well. And then if we outgrow the farm and end up needing more gunpowder because I'm doing more TNT projects or things like that, then I will look at building a more efficient creeper farm. I missed it. Okay, there we go. I miscalculated somewhere. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to fill this in and I will be back once I get this first layer done. Alright, first layer done, and sun is setting. So while that goes down, let me do a little bit more talking. So in order to get this farm to have the best rates possible, what I ended up doing was I went down and lit up the cave system as best as I could. So I got quite a few gunpowder from doing that. So while that's going on, I will actually be able to craft, I think, some rockets. I don't know why it's not showing up here in the crafting recipes. There we go. Now I got some more rockets. Let's go to sleep. So yeah, if you want super efficient rates, build it as low down as you can. Make sure there's no spawnable blocks above it, and then light up the cave system around it. I did my best to light up in about 128 block radius. As many of the caves as I could. I found a mine system down there, found ravines, found all sorts of things. A crazy, crazy amount of caves. Try to light up as much as I could. So if we notice the rates still aren't great, then I will have to go back and see if I can fix it. So I can light up some more. So I actually need a little bit more material. I was pressing spacebar. I didn't put my armor back on. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's the long way down. Oh my gosh, guys. That was probably one of the dumbest things I've done in a while. Oh, jeez, man. Took my armor off to show off my Christmas outfit and didn't put it back on. So I got this cooking up. Whole bunch of that stuff. Stone. I think I was going to do it as smooth stone, but you know, I don't really care. You're not going to be able to see this. It's going to be hidden inside of the build. So we're going to make our way back up this way. See if I can land on the platform. Oh, perfect. Okay. So this is going to be the funneling spot where everything comes down. I'm probably going to open this up a bit more. And then we're going to go up from here. All right, we're back. So you're going to want to do this. You're going to go up two, you're going to leave 2 spots, and then you're going to place a block. This is going to be your next layer, and you're going to leave this pretty well. Sorry, what am I thinking? You're going to want to leave at least 2 blocks from the edge. So you're only going to go out 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. You want to go 5. Because this one, creepers are scared up to 6 blocks away from a cat. So the cat's on this one. So that goes 5. And then you're going to want to have their trapdoor here so that they walk off as the 6th block. Try to go to the 6th block. All right. So basically, that's what this is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and get this layer in. I think what I'm going to do is do starting this as a layer, probably do 5 layers going up. That's probably going to be pretty tall, and but that should give us enough layers. Doing more layers doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get more creepers. There's a certain point where you get diminishing returns and you just don't get as many. This is the center block here. I gotta remember that. So anyway, and the other thing you'll need to do in order to get only creepers, to make this a creeper only farm, is going to be on the bottom of each layer, not this one. You're gonna want to put trapdoors across the entire layer, and then carpet in a certain pattern, put carpet down so that you don't get spider spawns. Spiders spawn in a 3x3 area. So if you put a carpet down to keep a 3x3 area from happening, then you get a creeper only farm. Alright, so we've got all the planks, all the carpets, all the levels, all the walls. Everything's built except for the star of the show. Let's drop down here and go grab some cats. So I have been busy breeding. So we've got quite a few cats now, so I just need 5 of them. So let's go with you, that's 3, 4, 5. Alright. Over here. Land, so they teleport. Right, now, now for the fun part. Oh, crap. Let's see. I've landed this every time except this. Now that I'm recording. There we go. Alright, so let's see if we can get one of them to come over here. Forgot to grab more stone, but it's okay. I think a cat might have just killed himself. Sit. Ah. Give me the annoying part. Do I have fish? Let's see. I don't think that they're attracted to fish, but... Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know what? Plans. We're gonna drop down here and die. Didn't jump. Oh crap. I have no way down. I have no building blocks. Oh my gosh. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh. Oh. Goodness gracious. Alright, let me come grab... Oh, that was a prayer. I didn't think I would actually be able to... Back. Dude, I gotta... Oh, it was so dumb. So dumb. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm thinking I'm wanting to see the creepers fall. So I think I want to build a glass tube going from the drop zone down to the landing zone. And that way you can kind of see them falling and it keeps them from spreading out too much. So I'm going to need to build the landing zone here in a second. But first I need to get these cats into place. Alright, final cat is in place, so let's knock out the torches. I've knocked out all except on the top level, since I gotta go back up there and seal it up anyway. Didn't want anything spawning on that top level. And now it's pretty much pitch black. So I'm going to drop out, go take those torches out, and see if we get any creepers. Oh gosh, I just had a heart attack. Oh my gosh, it's working. That's still absolutely terrifying though, having a creeper drop on your head as you're focusing, trying to work. Oh my god, okay. Ooh, that's a heart attack and a half. Alright, so that's the center. Okay. Let me finish getting this in. I just wanted to let you guys know it is indeed working. And so is my adult diaper. That's working too. Be right back. Right. So I've got a glass wall going around it now. Kind of got a nice little helix effect going with white and black stained glass, or white and clear stained glass. Let me go ahead and see if I can clear this out. So the entire time, not the entire time, but a good chunk of the time I was building this, I had creepers dropping past my face. So that was always comforting. Especially the higher I got, the more that they would light themselves as they flew past. And then, thankfully, die before they hit the ground. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we're going to kind of light this area up a little bit so we don't get any other spawns. And one thing that I actually forgot about and just realized is I use solid blocks on the top, so you're going to be getting spawns up there. So let me... Anyway, so yeah, that is going to be the farm. Let me... Getting this carpet in, and I'll find a good AFK spot and see what kind of rates we get. Alright, so it's been about 25 minutes of me sitting here at our skeleton farm. Trying to heal up some of my stuff. Heal up my Nitro and all that. So let's see here what our rates were after 25 minutes. Huh. Maybe I wasn't far enough away. Not good. Or maybe I was too far. I have to troubleshoot that. Right. So it has been right around 30 minutes. There's a couple things. So first let's just go check and see how much we got. And they are continuing to drop. We got 25 and about, well, 26 in about 30 minutes. I was sitting about 27 right now. And in that time I've done a few things to kind of deactivate the farm too. So I went up there and discovered that I had left a torch on one of the levels, so I took that out. And then immediately it was almost a waterfall of creepers just coming down. So the spawning radius for it's a sphere for mobs, and it's like 24 blocks outside 24 blocks mob spawn, and after 34 blocks, I want to say it is 34 32 34 blocks, they stop moving. So I'm not entirely sure if that includes creepers getting scared by cats. So after 32 blocks, if they don't move. So that's why I spawned here, or spawned AFK here. This spot right here is about 24 blocks from the first level, so it gives me the most activated levels if that is the case. I need to go back and double check. But in between episodes, I'm gonna do some AFK in the skeleton farm again, see if it works now that I removed that. The other thing I noticed is at nighttime, this thing goes dead silent. Nothing spawns because I haven't lit up this area yet. So I'm going to be going through and lighting this area up really well so that mobs do not spawn on the surface. I've lit up the caves, but yeah, like as you saw here, I peeked out a few minutes ago, right before daytime, and there were about 10 creepers over there. So that's really taking up the mob cap at night, so nothing really spawns up here. Note, it does look like I found there is a slight chance where I didn't think that if a creeper landed over here that I thought the hopper would be able to pick it up, but it looks like there is a slight chance that get some gunpowder that lands on this ledge here, so I'll probably go back in and add some hoppers here. Fill that in. Reduce the chance of losing any of that, because if one lands there and then others land there, then their gunpowder is just going to stay on top of that. So yeah, just thought I'd share that. Fun to watch. Stay here. Let's see if we can watch another one fall. No? Oh, there he is. So anyway, as you can see, you got things that are constantly dropping down. So that's going to be a pretty good source for our rockets going forward. And with that, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye.